Pure water, pure pride, pure Jamaican. Pure water is about pure hydration. Remember to drink pure water and satisfy all your pure water needs.
My name is Alfred Brown, racehorse trainer at Caymanas Park. I advise everyone to listen to the Open Gate Show. You'll get a lot of information. Have a great day.
Greetings, everyone. This is George Rosang, listening to Open Gate Show. Number one, take a listen.
Hello, racing fan. This is Emilio Bimbo Rodriguez. Listen to the Open Gate Show with Colin Blair, giving you the latest tips and reviews on the horses. Big up the number one show.
Good afternoon. Welcome to the Open Gate Facebook and YouTube group show. Friday, January 8, 2021 edition. Subscribing to the Open Gate show has a lot of benefits. Example, notifications on how something new is on. Remember, there are some special shows on horse racing which will interest you. Help the Open Gate show. All you need to do is subscribe today. The Open Gate show is hoping that our injured jockeys will recover as soon as possible. Strangely, they all have the same injury on their shoulder. Really of some concern. Recently, Jerome Innes, Orlando Foster, brother of Tevin Foster, both brothers are out, as well as Shane Ellis, all sustained shoulder injuries. Post time for tomorrow's 10-race card will be 11:40 a.m. 107 horses were declared. Maybe there'll be some non-starters. Another race meet with Dane Nelson absent. 6.5 furlongs or 1,300 meters race 1. 12 starters, and it's for 3 years and up. A restricted claiming race for horses in that class, 250,000. Number 1, Treasure Train showed return to form against Better on the 19th of December, 3 weeks ago, when going 7 furlongs, was the leader up to the furlong point, but ended up fourth by 4 lengths at the winning post to Flowers 30, Badajo de Mundo and Muscatoon. Pardon me. Treasure Train has 2 pluses. 1, she's very light. Number 2, she's a lone speed. Let's see if 1 + 1 = 2 or 11 tomorrow. Number 2, War Hero, last 2 starts were very poor, and I'm not liking how he looks physically at present. Number 4, Top Eagle should be more comfortable over this distance of 6.5 furlongs than on last, when he ventured around 2 turns on New Year's Day, finishing 25 lengths, 9th. I am not particularly liking this horse winning chances, regardless he's paper light. But remember, I am me and you are you. All right, number 5 on the call, last one over this trip on, well, a year ago. Remember I said the last time this horse won was exactly a year ago over this very trip with jockey Anthony Thomas for trainer Gregory Forsyth. Can be considered for a win. Number 7, Bay Commando. Risky proposition, seeing that his last 3 starts were not encouraging. Very busy on the exercise track though. And, you know, even before those last 3 runs, he was busy as well. Anyway, he's capable and is physically okay, should impact positively in this race. Number 10, Big Black Nation, was raced only one race last season. Has issues, but has been seen in very good conditions in the mornings. And by its standards, he's visiting the racetracks more than expected. Big Black Nation is well suited to 6.5 furlongs, where he won 6 of 13 career wins there. Regardless, he has a recent tendency of going wide on the turn. He should fight this out. Number 11, Painted Stone Red. My concern with this one is he came off a 3-month break. And after being claimed and ran twice out the straight with this apprentice, Oshadane Robinson, who is yet to win a race. However, he has been frequent enough on exercise track than most. So if that makes you a painter, then go paint the town red and put this one in your pick six. Number 10 for me, my top choice, Big Black Nation from number 1 Treasure Train. Could go either way. Number 5, Money Call. Number 7, Bay Commander. Number 4, Top Eagle for those who plays the high five. Second race, 8 starters, they go a mile out, 1,600 meters for native bred 4s and up. Made a special weight race. Number 1, Another Cookie. Showed up in the earlies of a 4-month respite with first-time Lasix for his 4th career start. That was 3 weeks ago. Should be fitting now and could have a say in the top 4. Number 2, Corondero rushed up after being thrown away to join stable companion number 7, My Smoky, last week in the race going 6.5 furlongs. Sorry. Corondero finished 4th by 5 3/4 lengths to Gorgeous Gift, who was disqualified. Jolly's Dream finished 2nd. My Smoky, stablemate, ran 3rd. Corondero needed that race on last, and although stretching out, could factor in the top 3. Number 3, Sweet Naranisha, inconsistent filly, but has to be respected. Other issues maybe be sorted out. Since on the 19th of December, going 2 turns, was way off the pace and close to get within 1 3/4 lengths 4th to As You Wish, Loverboy, and No Identity. Number 5, Shaboom, one of the most experienced and costly to follow horse that is racing at Caymanas Park presently. Even though that costly following, she's very, very consistent over several distances. Shaboom could be given another chance tomorrow. Number 7, My Spokey, could prop the lead for a while. The top 2 selections in order. Number 3, Sweet Ranisha. From number 5, Shaboom. Number 2, Corondero. Number 1, Another Cookie. Race number 3, 5.5 furlongs or 1,100 meters. 8 starters for native bred 5-year-olds who've never won 2 races in their lifetime. Number 2, Matriarch, could get a low exotic spot at decent odds. Number 4, Fighting Valby, returns on the curve after her last 2 good display, of which one was a maiden victory. Before that, this horse had a 17-month sojourn and came back to run those 2 good races. So maybe her problems are solved. Let's see what she does around the turn. Number 5, Don Almighty, showed an improved performance last time over with first-time visor on after 6 career starts without. New Year's Day, going 7 furlongs, Don Almighty led easily and weakened, approaching the furlong point, to ended up 4th by 7 1/4 lengths at the winning post to Miss Hazel, Thunder Strike, and Sweet Surprise. Showed speed and last. Well, I should say showed pace, good pace and last. That was at 7 furlongs. 5.5 furlongs, you'll have to have speed. And having pace is far different from having speed. Let's see what Don Almighty does tomorrow. Number 6, Gimme Palinka, has been running okay, but holding her speed throughout is her problem. Is conditioned by one of the top trainers at Caymanas Park. That's Patrick Lynch. Number 8, Celebration, meets Nemesis. Number 6, Gimme Palinka, and number 4, Fighting Valby once again. The score with Gimme Palinka is 2-all Let's see which one will make it 3-2. I'm thinking number 6, Gimme Palenko, will be the winner. From number 8, Celebration, but it could go either way. Number 5, Don Almighty, very interesting horse. Number 2, Matriarch. And number 4, Fighting Valby to fight out the low exotic order. 4th race, 5.5 furlongs again, or 1100 meters, but this time 10 starters. It's for native trios. It's a maiden condition race. Number 1, Tina's Account, has been looking up a bit since October. We'll be getting first time figure 8 as well as Lasix for tomorrow's engagement. Number 2, Diamond Star, goes on the curve after that debut run last week, running evenly to be 5th by 6 lengths behind Short Curlin. Number 3, John Coke Jeff, stood awkward before the gates opened on his debut the 19th of December. And this well-bred colt, who ran green then, as when he broke, he darted to the left, losing several lengths. Should be better with that run under his belt. Let's see how high John Cojeff will fly. Number 5, Diamond in the Sky, a debutant, born the 20th of March, a chestnut filly by Blue Pepsi, Lord of Devil Woman by Market Rally. Breeder Ham Stables Limited, owner Mark Perry, the groom Robert Watson. Collins Fragrance trains, Rudolph Page rides. Looks a useful sort on the exercise track, but will need this race. However, could get into the lower placings on the board. Will debut with Lasix and blinkers. Number 6, JJ Warrior, gets first time Lasix after only one start. That was 8 days ago. Number 7, Miss 8JF, also will be getting a change with having figure 8 on this time. Number 8, Colorado Ranger, the most experienced horse here, could use that experience for a low exotic spot once again. Number 9, Silver Hawk, should improve further on the decent debut 3 weeks ago against John Crow Jeff. He was only a length and a half behind that one. And both she rather, and John Crow Jeff had an awkward start. And one will have to be better than the other in order for a win here. Number 10, Amy the Butcher, ran against some useful trios and could get into your exotics. The top 2 here, as I said, had gate issues on debut. Let's see which one will correct that. I'm selecting though number 9, Silver Hawk, from number 3, John Crow Jeff, number 1, Team's Account, number 5, Diamond in the Sky, and number 10, Amy the Butcher rather, should fight out for the minor exotic. 5th race, 5.5 furlongs, 10 starters. It's for fours and up, who have never won 3 races in their career. It's the feature race, the Howard Phillips Memorial Trophy. Howard Phillips, a very good trainer who died tragically some years ago, and is surely missed. A man whose sense of humor is unique, and when you're around him, you have to laugh. Very brave man. And, you know, his brothers, Halim Phillips, former racing secretary, and the other 2 brothers, Richard and Donovan Phillips, they're both trainers. To the Phillips family, the Open Gate Show wishes that their attempt to revive his memory with this trophy is met. Number 1, Casual Affair. This is a 4-year-old filly by Casual Chick out of Midnight in Paris by Outflanker, owned by Elizabeth Acosta, trained by her husband, Wayne Acosta. The breeder, Orange Valley Estates Limited, groom Shaquille O'Neal, Anthony Thomas. He will ride for the former champion trainer, Wayne Acosta. Casual Fair won and last and is up in class, and you know her fitness could maker gain a low exotic slot. Number 3, Basilicus, number 2, XY Soul, for a bay coat by Soul Warrior out of Antoinette by Easy Real Singh, breeder Von White, owner Philip Azar, the groom O'Neill Stevens, Gary Griffiths trains, apprentice Roger Liberty rides. Number 3, Basilicus, 4-year-old Dark Bay filly by Performing Magic out of Regency by legal process, breeder Everglades Farms Limited. Basil Gooden, the owner, John Smith, the groom. Paul Francis rides for trainer Gary Sobrati. Basilicus has speed, and if she can duplicate that run over tomorrow's distance, as on the 23rd of October, when leading easily, but hit the rail and lost her rhythm, and still ended up second, 1.25 lengths to Who's That Boss. This horse could fight out the top 3 slot. Incidentally, Basilicus has a change of groom. I always mention that a change of groom, a change of stall, a change of stables can do wonders. Well, we'll see what happens tomorrow. Number 4, Generational Foil Chestnut Colt by Fearless Vision out of Electrifying by Traditional. Breeder Elias Alud and Stefan Nairn Singh, owner Stefan Nairn Singh, the groom Levisito da Costa. Anthony Nunes, the champion trainer. O'Shea Nugent, the champion apprentice. He will ride. Generational, another who recently won. And this horse came from way off the pace. And due to the speed collapsing and caught them napping to be 3/4 lengths ahead of Big Daddy and Elitist. Number 5, Wojtek for a Bay Gelding by Casual Chick out of Royal Dutch by Region of Merit. Breeder Orange Valley Estates Limited. Owner NYA. The groom Andrick Hilke. Richard Azan, the trainer, Christopher Mamdeen, the rider. One of 4 here that has been hiked, 57 kilos. But Wojtek could be part of your top 5. Number 6, Awesome Treasure. This horse is a 4-year-old Bay filly by Awesome, of course, by Bossy Gal out of Parnell of the Nile. Breeder Miller Racing. Owner the Success Farm. Groom Nathan Parry. Then Dawkins rides for Gary Sobrati. Awesome Treasure showed much promise since her debut on September 6th. But since that, well, I'm talking about since the debut, she ran very well on three occasions. But since the addition of Lasix, has not really done as expected. Can do anything. Well, what I'm saying, she's versatile because she came off the pace on the 19th of September, way off the pace, to end up in a bang-up finish over this distance of 5.5 furlongs to be third by a head to Alexis Lodge and Double Jeopardy. Well, let's see what happens tomorrow with her. Number 7, Cold Pursuit. Last two were good efforts, and this horse, if the speed collapse, will be coming at them. Number 8, I Diplomacy. Oh, I should give the breeding of this horse. My apologies. Cold Pursuit, Full Dark Bay Gelding by Northern Giant out of Liquid Lady by Liquidity. Breeder Wyeth 925 Limited. Owner Marlon Riggs. Ran Derby Trains. Rain Lewis again rides. Number 8, I Diplomacy, 4 Bay Colt by American Dance out of Code Star by Lost Code. Breeder Ham Stables Limited. Owner Joyous Racing. The groom Kevon Lewis. Patrick Lynch. Trades. Linton Stedman, the rider. Both he and number 6, Awesome Treasure, are one of 4 here that has been hiked with this 57 kilos after running, hitting the board. Number 9, Highly Blessed, another who was skyrocketed to 57 kilos. This one will be getting first-time tongue tie after 3 lifetime starts. Omar Walker, he has ridden this horse on all occasions. He will be on tomorrow. Number 10, Salvation, 4-year-old a great filly by Blue Pepsilot out of My Morning Prayer by Buddha. Breeder Hampstead Limited, owner Balkrishnan, second Mirage, the groom Milton McDonald, that's the groom who had the Viceroy and so many other good horses. Really a good groom, a veteran in the game. Philip Fiani, OD trains on Mullins Ride. Salvation on the 26th of December, going on the curve for the first time after on her fourth career start. Ran well, sat in the earlies and just motored away to finish to be 3 lengths in the time, going 5 furlongs round at the time of 59 and 4/5, beating Executive Chef and Big Daddy, although she ran wide. This great filly has issues, but also has class. And my only concern is she has not done much exercise to really sparkle the attention. But who can question the maestro, Philip Fiani? Number 10, Salvation. Oh, we surely need salvation. We all do. From number 3, Basilicus. Number 5, Wojtek. Number 7, Cold Pursuit. Number 6, Awesome Choice. Very interesting entry. And Awesome Choice should be looked at carefully. Race number 6, 7 furlongs or 1400 meters, 16 starters, 4 trails and up to the claiming 350,000 with 6-year-olds who've never won 4 races in their career. Number 1, Miss Linda Ray should be okay with these unpredictable foot. Did come up with good form last season at the start of 2020. We are at the start of 2021, so let's see. Number 2, Awesome Aviator took round Derby 4 months to start this one. Again, since he claimed him for 450,000 on July 4th. He's here for 350,000, something that Derby doesn't do with dropping horses. But let's see, he's well suited with these opponents to be competitive. And he's running against his elder brother, number 9, Royal Aviator. Family could be the one fighting this out. Number 3, Rockaway showed no form but gets blinkers, of which he only runs well with. Did I say only? Oh yes, I did. After several starts, he has not had the blinkers added. It's on now. Let's see if he can really rock away from his opponent here. Number 4, Band of Gold, very, very inconsistent mare who has a favorable winning chance. Number 6, Big Paul, fit horse. This one is. He's stretching out, but it's very light. Should be a factor somewhere. Number 9, Pure Art won when this jockey, Robert Halladine, was aboard in OK time on the 23rd of December, going 6.5 furlongs, which is the approximate trip for tomorrow's race. Took up the lead in the stretch and pulled away to be 4 lengths ahead of Cora, which is here, and Coito del Exito. The time was 1:22 flat for 6.5 furlongs, of which it should make him that competitive for this race tomorrow. Number 9, Royal Aviator, down a notch in the claiming ranks. Hard to gauge, especially now in the barn of a trainer who hasn't won a race in ages, although starting a lot of horses over 50 last season. Well, let's wish Rule of Audio all the best in 2021, and let's see if it will start tomorrow. Number 10, Berlin did not look the part in that lucrative $1 million race, the Mackay Security race that goes 2 turns. That was last week. And how he looked, he ran accordingly. Can he get in the winning shape in 8 days at 9 years of age? I'm not thinking so. But strange things are happening not only in Jamaica, but worldwide. Number 11, Breaking Storm, came over 4-month respite from a very, very poor display of 33 lengths last over tomorrow's distance. That was on the 22nd of August, and he ran a cracker. 4 months, in 4 months' time, on the 23rd of December, when finishing a length second over the minimum trip to Stanislas, and had the danger behind. Dangerous contender he surely will be tomorrow. Number 12, Cora, has never been this light in 43 career starts and will be flying at them, leaving the furlong point. Number 13, Dioso de Oro, potent jockey combo, Anthony Thomas and Gregory Forsyth. Dioso de Oro, if he's what he is, looking out of the good eye, he could upset. Number 14, Smart Tradition, another hare who has never been this light. All he needs to duplicate that run on the 19th of December, going 7.5 furlongs when he took up the running, but just got nipped by the out-of-class Mirabilis. Back here, much, much lighter, and we'll be having first-time cheek pieces on. Let's see how smart Tradition can be. Number 15, My Mom Just gets tongue-tie on after a long absence with that equipment. Tricky Race, one of these, but this is my order of preference. Number 11, Breaking Storm, from number 12, Cora, number 1, Miss Linda Ray, number 9, Royal Aviator, number 4, Band of Gold, number 14, Smart Tradition. Any one of these can win, but that's my order of preference. We go to race 7, and it's 5.5 furlongs, 7 starters, small field. It's a claiming race. 500 to 550,000 for children up. Number 2, Pleasant Secret, could find a low exotic placing on the board. Number 3, Polly B, very light, but is facing tougher, has back class, and could use that as an advantage if the top one's hair fails. Number 4, Cartel, last 2 over 5.5 furlongs race. Last time he went there, that is, he won. That was on the 31st of October on the sloppy track. He didn't lead this time. He was held off the pace by Dane Nelson and stormed through in the middle of the track to beat Super Bold and KJ Express. But that's October. We are now in January anyway. Let's see what Cartel will do. Number 5, Former Gladiator. Claimed on December 13th, 2020 by owner-trainer Lawrence Fremantle in his last run for 550,000. Well, he's now trained by Anthony Nunes for trainer Fremantle, he's the owner, and is running back for the same target of 550,000. The facts are there for Stevie Wonder to see. So, to the joke on the rules of our local horse racing. I'm not saying these connections are breaking any rules, okay, please. But saying there need to be some amendment to a few of the rules at Caymanas Park, I will keep on saying that. Anyway, number 5, Former Gladiator should win from number 4, Cartel, number 2, Pleasant Secret, number 3, Polly B. In that order. Well, that's my choice. Number 8, that's number 8 race. 8 starters. Wow, maybe number 8 wins. Let's see. They go 9 furlongs, 25 yards or 1820 meters. 3 horses here brought their maiden at this trip. Number 1, Old Wharf. Number 4, that's Princess Lizzie. And number 7, As You Wish. Number 1, Old Wharf, broken, well, I already said that. Looking to be aimed for this race and could find a placing on the board. Number 3, Sun City, very disappointing filly who flatters to deceive. Gets a change of groom, and I must say, it's looking much better than before. Still, I'm aware of this filly's deception. Come to think of it, if she can look like how she is within a week, I'm taking one more chance with her. Really remarkable how she has changed up looking. Let's see if that change in looks will bring a change in how she runs. Number 4, Princess Lizzie, won by a very, very wide margin in OK time, breaking her maiden on the 3rd of October, going this journey of 925 yards, won by 10 lengths in the time of 1:58 and 4/5, beating War of the Roses, who is here again, and Zabatoni, who went on to break his maiden a few weeks after. Is Paper Light, this Princess Lizzie. Number 5, Big Daddy, very, very consistent, but is yet to pass the post in front as a winner, as his second place finish got him the win via disqualification on the 29th of November, going a mile, when he ended up second, half a length behind Primal Fair, who was disqualified. Note, Big Daddy had Sin City 3/4 length behind. Could figure somewhere in your top 4, this very fit and consistent gelding. Number 6, Elitist, first time going 2 curves, very slick customer, whose speed could be used as an advantage for a focused attempt in making this a pole-to-pole affair for the win. Number 7, As You Wish, broke his maiden 3 weeks ago over this trip. I don't expect As You Wish to win at present. Any one of these, my top order. Number 3, Sin City. Number 6, Elitist. Number 1, Old Wharf. Number 4, Princess Lizzie. Number 5, Big Daddy. It's an ultimate race. Race 9 had 14 starters declared. It's 6.5 furlong, 1,200 meters before choosing up. It's an overnight allowance race. Number 1, Princess Emmanuel. Here, her last display was surprisingly below expectations. Should rebound and can upset. Number 2, Ron Quebec closed well last week over an unsuited distance of 5 furlongs rather. That was on the 2nd of January, when at the furlong point was 9 6 and ended up 3 3/4 lengths third to England Rose and Eroy, both top 2 horses. Ron Quebec then broke slow. If he breaks better, then he could have a chance going the extra real estate. We'll get speed to chase at. Quite a number of horses here I really don't fancy, but number 7, Wilson, better suited to 6.5 furlongs than the 2-turn trips on last. Number 9, Legality, back to a preferred distance against these. Didn't run much, ran evenly on the 27th of December, going 5.5 furlongs, finishing 6 by 5 3/4 lengths to Trevor's Choice and Chase the Great and Pick and Cruise. Looking sharp, coming from his sea swim, the 2 times I saw this horse this week. Number 11, Chase the Great, won 8 races over this distance. He's the class here, but as age, and even with 57 kilos, should be able to fight out the finish. Omar Walker, he again rides. Number 13, Prince Charles, an old horse on tomorrow's race card with a change of groom, and this horse is changed up, looking near like a prince, not a prince, but near enough. But he has to be on top of his game for a top 3 placing. Number 10, Chase the Great. Number 1, Princess Emmanuel. Number 9, Legality. Number 2, Road Quebec. Number 13, Prince Charles. Final race, 14 starters, 7 furlongs or 1,400 meters for Native 5 and up, who's number 1 3 races in a lifetime. Number 1, Blind Fate, could get a low exotic placing. Well, maybe if he runs his best, Blind Fate can win. Number 5, Ladderby, looking a bit better of late, can be a serious factor come tomorrow. Number 8, the inevitable, won in pole-to-pole fashion on last. That was on the 23rd of December when going 7.5 furlongs, and he really ran like an out-of-class horse there. Will be getting blinkers now and cheap pieces off. How strange. He won in cheap pieces on last. As a matter of fact, he's never run well with blinkers on, but I'm only analyzing the connections. They should know better. Incidentally, the inevitable looks better now than before the race he won. Chris Mamdine chose number 9, Prince Dominic, instead of this one. That's interesting. Number 9, Prince Dominic, gets Christopher Mamdine and has a lot to find, surely. Number 10, Uncle Vernon, underrated horse, who has a good chance, especially with Roman DeRoba's riding. Number 11, Blood, Sweat and Tears, will be there somewhere in your top 5. Number 13, Special Counsel, Speedy Mare, who is stretching out in distance with Omar Walker on. Number 14, El Gringo, been training okay for a while. Better runs best when unmolested on the lead. If he can get it here, it's a possibility. Number 10, this is the one I like, Uncle Vernon from number 5, Latopy. Number 8, The Inevitable. Number 11, Blood, Sweat and Tears. Number 13, Special Counsel. The Inevitable wouldn't surprise me if he wins. I like how he's looking. Best 2, race 7, number 5, Formal Fashion. Race 8, number 3, Sen City. Go now and join the Open Gate Facebook and YouTube group show and see our special show projecting some aspects of our local horse racing industry. You don't dare miss it. Go and subscribe now. On Sunday, there will be an exclusive interview with owner Michael Bernard, aka Micros, giving details of how he got into racing and all that has happened up to present, which includes the horses, 3 horses moved from Gary Sabrati's stable to trainer Anthony Nunes. Please understand the gentleman's views as well as his points. Well, it's the same thing, right? He's the owner, he does what he wants, according to him. Everything is under control and there's no real ill effects. But you have to listen to that interview and tell all and sundry. So subscribe now and you'll be alerted when that interview is put up. As a matter of fact, once you subscribe, you'll be notified as soon as anything new is on. How can you miss that? Go now and subscribe to the Open Gate Facebook and YouTube group show. You dare not miss the info as it happens. All right, take care. Good luck.
Pure water, pure pride, pure Jamaican. Pure water is about pure hydration. Remember to drink pure water and satisfy all your pure water needs.